I was asked to talk today on autism, but I must segue, for there's a broader topic that's much more fun, the topic of justice, which is hard won. I have given a Pecha Kucha before, where I opened the autism door. I gave you an inside scoop of my late diagnosis, my inner truth. I was asked to give a repeat on that, but a sequel would be much more apt. So although my first speech was dear, I have something else for you all to hear. My first poem spoke of the challenges I faced, of navigation and keeping my grace. I spoke of how I managed myself to maintain my social and mental health. But today I want to speak of a bigger dance, a dance of justice, a greater stance. I speak the word justice with utmost respect, for what it gives us has so much breadth. I wish to unpack it, I wish you to see its wonder and its sanctity. I fear you may leave here and still not know, but I'll do my best, so here I go. Let's start with a story, let's start with mine. So pick up the clock and turn back time. This date is burned into my mind, the date my dignity was robbed blind. It started with a job offer, a fateful one, but not all offers are to be sung. For what was really being offered was me, my time, my skill, my honesty. They took it all, they took some more, and when I said stop, they showed the door waiting for me to leave. So I left, but I sowed a seed of truth and justice still. I watched them water it with their ill will. Let's cut the scene and move on to another scene that's also true. Let's turn back time again some more, also rejected, like before. This time a lover who shut the gate and gave me time to ruminate. A part of me longed for justice without the name, just a feeling, but still the same. I learned of needs of the human heart. I learned of love, the subtle art. I learned of love and justice and more, and now this process we will explore. But just wait, before we do, another scene we must pay due. My Father, who art on earth, his needs have taught me their weight in worth. My father is a tricky fellow. He'll hiss and shout when others are mellow. This doesn't change my love for him. I'd lose the battle, but my growth would win. Although he can act like a child, if I apply justice, it can be styled. So how can justice be applied in work, in love, in all we pride? How can we fight and still stay strong? When do we fight? When is it wrong? I want to answer these questions still. The answers ensure we have free will. Too often when we fight, we feel alone. Some fail to fight for fear of tone. Many still don't know their right to homes of bricks and light. So instead they build of straw and await the wolf to blow once more. Then run to their friends so dear, but alas, it sticks, I fear. Some build with sticks and some with straw. They invite wolves and beasts and more. But I'm here to say let's build with brick, for injustice belongs outside that prick. I say prick, but there's no one to blame, but ourselves, for what we claim. So I claim that we should build in brick, not walls of fear, but walls that stick. One brick that I can advise is to see the truth between the lies, is firstly fighting isn't wrong. It's part of nature, bird and song. The problem is not that we fight, it's that we do so without the light. To fight with the light, we must fight for growth is our calling and our oath. But growth also needs a tender hand. When fighting makes scratches, it needs a band. Compassion and fighting an equal part. It's growth's fine balance and an art. For without being pushed, we'll never grow. But so too, we need space to sow. So that's the secret, that's the key. For justice is a process, see, where our needs are voiced and so are theirs. We fight to be heard, but we also care. If anyone tells you not to fight, or tries to remove all of your might, just tell them that they don't understand what justice is and take their hand, for justice loves and justice fights. That's when you are doing it right. We all need justice to grow, whether we are high or even low. So stand with me, let's build with brick a house that can protect our right to justice and more rights too. You know your needs, now see them through. I, for one, need autism support. That's a fight that must be wisely fought. So fight for your needs, whatever they be, but fight with fairness, be free. Those who try to lock our hearts need to be shown how to restart. So let's restart today a part of us to ensure our future is bright and just.